Are you serious?
There are plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing some time with me. Marcus Bronzy here at the helm of How to Kill an Hour, using radio cliches fluently. Anyway, this bonus episode is all about how David Avery likes to kill some time. He's a British actor with a real promising career. I'm going to be letting you know how he likes to kill some time, or he'll be letting you know how he likes to kill some time in just a little bit. But with these bonus episodes, I like to share with you an app or two that I'm involved in as well. This week, it's an app called Sniper Fury. Pretty much does what it says on the tin. It's a sniper game with some furious levels. With these sorts of games, it's a free game. I'm going to be honest with you. It's one of those games where you have to power up your character. You need certain amounts of this point to get to do this level. You need to upgrade a gun to do that level. But I've got hours of playing it. I've got through hours of playing it without feeling like, oh, you're forcing me to spend money at this point. I mean, there's always a choice for you to buy points or ammunition or upgrades with these games, which are free to download, but obviously cost money to get through quicker than the speed that you usually really want to play. But this game doesn't feel like it's forcing me into it. It's got so much to play that I can explore one part of the game and save up my points and then explore another part of the game. I mean, there are missions in it, like sniper missions, obviously. There's assault missions where you're using a slightly less snipery assault rifle. And then you've got certain contracts and special events, which are just crazy old missions. I mean, it's a sniper game, so let's talk more about the sniper side of things. Graphically, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, you really can see the targets that you're trying to sniper. They move like real people when you hit them. The AI is pretty reasonable. The graphics look sick as well when you blow stuff up. And they utilize this bullet time effect when you deliver the final blow of the mission, which I really, really like. You've got a base which you can power up and do missions for. You've got a full story mode where they try to put a bit more narrative into it. But to be honest with me, I'm just jumping on a game, shooting some people, and then going about my day as a normal person who doesn't shoot people. But in terms of this sort of game, I really, really like it. It's like the go-to game when I'm on the toilet. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's like on the toilet, listen to some podcasts and play Sniper Fury. Shoot some heads off while I'm taking a dump. I'm being honest with you. I'm keeping it real with you. Speaking of keeping it real, time to find out how David Avery, actor with a more than promising career, lets us know how he likes to kill some time. We also get some bonus hair product advice at the end as well, so stick around for that. If you like the clip, I'm going to let you know how you can get the full episode right at the end of it. So, David, without further ado, you've worked with legends like Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki, out of the Marvel films, the Avengers films, and Hugh Laurie, aka House, which is like one of the biggest medical shows to come out of the States, or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, David, you've worked with all these great people. You're a legend with a promising career in acting. We have a brother podcast called How to Kill an Hour. Do you mind letting us know how you like to kill some time?
Yeah, well, I've listened to those podcasts, by the way.
Yeah?
And they're wicked, so...
A little bit different to this, aren't they?
They are.
Different tone.
They are, yeah. But I love listening to podcasts, we were saying earlier. Like, yeah. I'll turn that on when I'm doing anything, cooking, whatever. Like, they're really good. What else do I do? I mean, oh, man. I love watching films. You know what? Recently, I've just been very like business focused. So I'm nothing interesting really. Like, literally, I'm just always learning lines or self-taping. I chill with my friends a lot. If I get time, I'll definitely make time for my friends. What else? I cycle. I cycle a lot in London. Yeah. I love cycling. I know some people hate cyclists. I'm a driver as well, so don't worry. Like,
you didn't look like a cyclist. You weren't like lycra clad.
No, I'm not.
With an angry face and a GoPro stuck to you.
No, GoPros. I'm not that guy. I mean, I go at a slug's pace. But yeah, I cycle everywhere. But what else do I do? I play games. I'm a big gamer, actually.
Really? What do you like to play?
I mean, even my old school. Let me shout out the Warriors on the PS2 first of all. Like Rockstar, a sick company, and it had some of the best games. So like Warriors is my best game ever on PS2, if anyone remembers that.
What was it about?
Warriors. It's based on a film from the 70s, The Warriors, and it's like gangs in New York, and it follows the one gang called the Warriors from Coney Island, who one night they go to like this meeting where the gangs are going to be united, but someone assassinates the top guy. So then like chaos breaks loose, and they've got to get back to Coney Island from, say, I don't know geographically where it is, but they're like the other side of town.
Right.
And it's just the night. It's like the whole film is that night of them going back to their area through all these other gangs. And they Rockstar made a game. Boy, that was like 10 years ago now, on a PS2, and it was wicked. The game's like a Manhunt with wrestling and stealth, and the music's from the 70s in there. It's just a really good game. So I'm a gamer. What's the last games I've played? Like, I've got a PS3. I've played Far Cry, Grand Theft, obviously, Heavy Rain. So like kind of mystery games.
I love that. That game was like a movie. It was actually like a movie.
It was one of the first.
Yeah, it was a dark. Chapters. Yeah, it was a dark game.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Seven. I felt like it had essence of Seven. That classic sort of.
That's a really good
grim
reference.
film.
Yeah, Seven.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I might go back and play that. Heavy Rain. Yeah. That is a deep bit. Not the lightest game. You ain't really gonna, you're not going to walk out of playing that game and be like, hey, great mood. You're gonna.
It is kind of horrible, that storyline. But that was a wicked game though.
So you love a good story when you're gaming.
I like a good story in a game, but then at the same time I can just put on a good arcade game.
Yeah.
And just have fun with that. I'm quite a big gamer.
Pokemon Go?
Not yet. No, not yet. And but I'm seeing how fast this thing is catching fire. And I'm like, they always, is that Nintendo?
Yeah.
Nintendo always do this, like.
Actually, no, they're in it, but it's someone else. But it was originally a Nintendo game. Right. Yeah, it was originally Nintendo.
But you know when like PS and Xbox get like heat, right?
Yeah.
And then especially when the Wii came out, it never really like was hyped. It was like the Wii is cool, it's fun, but it kind of took a back seat, right? But I feel like whenever they do put something out, even if it's tiny, it'll like delete everything else for a while, and they just remind everyone that now we know we got some gems.
Yeah.
So like Pokemon, which again, like I remember in school, Pokemon was big, and I thought it went away, and then it's just come back. And with the Mario Kart stuff, like just the stuff that kind of has its time, then they kind of relax, and then they'll just come back with something that's like, it's game changer stuff as well. It's not even like, oh, we got this like wicked football game where the pad rumbles. Like, no, what is it now? Like, because Pokemon is orchestrated reality.
Yeah. Augmented reality. So you actually see the Pikachu on the grass in front of you.
Mad.
You can stop and take a picture next to it, and then throw a Pokeball at it, catch it. You got to catch them all.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. One of my mates came up to me in the gym and was like, mate. I was like, are you alright? Like, do you want spotting, or do you want a bit of help with a machine or something? He goes, nah, there's a Clobster over there. It was like some sort of Pokemon. He goes, there's a Pokemon in here. Just letting you know in case you want to catch it.
Everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing actually, David.
Okay.
People will be wondering how you maintain your luxurious locks of hair.
Oh my days.
You've told me about this, but I think it's only right you share that with the listener. You've got a very special technique to maintaining that look that you've got. So 5 women massage my scalp. Daily massage scalp massages. I've never grown my hair as an adult. I always used to shave it and stuff like that, but I grew it a few years ago, and because my hair's mad, and I'm not complaining, by the way, because my brother's lost his hair, and I always feel guilty when I talk to him about this. But no, it's hard to maintain. I'm quite lazy. But my girlfriend introduced me to some flaxseed gel, some natural flaxseed gel that I make at home. It's homemade. It's cheap to make, but it's like the best for your hair. It's flaxseed. You boil it up. You take the gel that it produces after a few minutes. You mix it with like some herbs and vitamins and scents, and it's like gel. It's like a natural gel, just really good for your hair, basically. Especially if you have like thick hair, like myself, and curly hair.
go make some flaxseed, people. Go make some flaxseed.
Does it last for quite a long time? Do you get quite a lot of flaxseed gel out of it?
You do. So depending on like how many flaxseeds you boil, can't believe we're having this conversation. Once you've boiled it, let it cool down, and you should put it in the fridge. So you should have it in the fridge all the time, and it should last about a month. Let's say a regular, like, I don't know, 250 ml container.
Yeah.
It should last a month. Got to keep it cold. And
so is that a requirement when you're on set now, flaxseed? Or do you bring your own? Do you bring it to the stylist and be like, this is my flaxseed?
I bring it myself because they do have problems. Like hairdresser broke scissors on my hair, man. Like, so,
what?
Yeah, like blunted scissors on my hair. And then they'll get so annoyed and I feel so bad. So now I just bring my own stuff and I'll tell them what I do. And they can still do what they like. But I'm like, look, trust me, this kind of like relaxes it and blah, blah, blah. On the set of Borderline, actually, the first day I was in the makeup room and she was going through my hair, the makeup artist. And there was David Elms, who plays Clive. He's like in the other corner. And I didn't think he could hear me, but like I'm on the... Like I was like, yeah, you know, I use flaxseed just to let you know. And I was doing it on the DL because I was like, you know, and I could be the other way around. I could be like really snobby with it. Like I made my own gel. Yeah. But I wasn't. So I was like on the DL. But David heard me. And then I think like an hour later on set, he just made this big announcement that I use flaxseed gel and I make it, and all the embarrassed me basically. But yeah, I just make life easy for them.
Very, very good, very good. Yeah. You're the only person I know that creates their own hair products.
Well, it was my girlfriend got it off online. There was a blogger does videos about natural hair care. So I didn't do it like this. I learned this. I'm not like the creator of this.
Yeah.
But go on. You can find anything online. This type of video, like how. I don't know.
Compost face mask.
How to do natural face mask with avocado and seeds. Like you find someone doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
So big up YouTube.
Yeah, and also shout out to your hair as well.
Shout out to my hair.
So when you watch Borderline, just to be official, you have got flaxseed in your hair.
I got flaxseed gel in that mushroom that is on my head.
Yeah.
And no shame. No shame.
There we go. That's how he likes to kill some time, listening to podcasts like How to Kill an Hour. And a little bit of gaming as well. The game that he spoke about, actually, Lost Boys, has been re-released on the latest generation of consoles as well, so you can get your hands on it. And also some free hair advice. Who would have known that flaxseed could be the secret to such luscious locks? Go and check out Google David Avery and look at his hair. Flaxseed oil in that. Anyway, if you want to check the full interview from Marcus Meets, it's episode 15. David Avery. You can listen to that by searching with whatever podcaster or podcatcher you use, like iTunes or Acast, or you can just head to marcusbronzy.com/meets. That's Marcus BRONZY.com/meets, and you can check it out. We've also put a link in the show description. Anyway, there's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing some of one with me,